It's been a while, guys. Timzster here, and yeah, I have a controller in hand. Getting ready for some of the newest games to come out this week, including Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night by Koji Igarashi of Castlevania Symphony of the Night fame. It's finally going to be out in multi-platforms like the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, so I'm ready with both. And just in case you bought the Castlevania and Contra Anniversary Collections, the update for the Japanese versions are already out, so you can go check those out if you own those copies. Other than that, I'm back for this month of June 2019 to talk about something that everybody, any gamer, has been paying attention to for the past week, and that was the Electronic Entertainment Expo 2019, or E3 2019. There's so many games I'm looking forward to that are coming out later this year and next year. Among them, of course, is, I gotta give a shout out to Yu Suzuki-san, Shenmue III, which was delayed from August to November 2019. That's okay, because it gives us time to prepare for the continuation of Ryo Hazuki's journey. And there are trailers already out depicting the English voices with Corey Marshall, who's a friend of mine, reprising his role as Ryo Hazuki in the North American version of Shenmue. So that comes out for PlayStation 4 and PC on November 19, 2019. Other than that, it's Keanu, or the resurgence of Keanu Reeves, because, well, we all know John Wick, and John Wick 3 was awesome. I got to see John Wick 3 Parabellum last week, finally. I just haven't had time. And that came from watching the first two John Wick films again on home video with my family. And then I had to see part 3 at last, after skipping it for how many weeks since it came out last May. No. It's not just about John Wick and the fact that Keanu Reeves is voicing Duke Kaboom in the upcoming Toy Story 4. No. It's because he is playing a character, surprise, surprise, in Cyberpunk 2077, which is coming out in April next year. He appeared in Microsoft's E3 presentation in a surprise, and he was breathtaking, just like one audience member said. And that audience member, that lucky fan, is going to get a special collector's edition of Cyberpunk 2077, which is based off a game. And it's a sequel. So it's open world from the makers of The Witcher. And we got a new trailer. And the lucky people who were able to attend E3 got to test a portion of the game out, to my understanding. So, yeah. E3 is like Christmas for gamers. So maybe someday I might be able to attend. But for now, it's good to catch it on streaming, see the news. I can also mention Nintendo having a good assortment of games coming out later this year and the next year. In fact, one of the games is a remaster of Final Fantasy VIII, the long-awaited remaster. And I already have Final Fantasy VII for this. Just to tide me over, because one of the other announcements is the release date of the long-awaited Final Fantasy VII Remake, with Tetsuya Nomura and the rest of the staff there to talk about the game, show some gameplay demos. In fact, they had some playable stuff in E3, which we won't get into detail. You can watch it on YouTube. But other than that, it's gonna be different from the Final Fantasy VII we all know and love from the original PlayStation, and its subsequent ports, like here in the Nintendo Switch, which was a port of the PC HD remaster of the game. So, yeah, it's gonna be like Crisis Core. It's gonna be like Kingdom Hearts, where you can roam around and you can battle. They're gonna change the fighting format of that game, but I assume that everything old is new again. So we're gonna have a remix of things. And I can't wait. The release date is on March 3, 2020 for PS4 and subsequent systems, but it'll come out first on PS4, which is an absolute must. So for those who want to get Final Fantasy VII Remake, make your pre-order lists now. There are different special editions, a steelbook case, and even one with Cloud Strife with his bike. So if you're into that and you have the moolah to spend, get the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Other than that, yeah, I mentioned the Final Fantasy VIII Remastered Edition, which is coming out for Switch at last, and I assume also for the other consoles. It'll be interesting to play those again, remastered. And yeah, I can't wait for Final Fantasy VII Remake. See Cloud, Aerith, Barrett, and my girl Tifa. Oh boy. I can't wait to see her again. Here she is. I have a figurine. So, other than that, yeah, Square Enix also presented, and Crystal Dynamics presented, the long-awaited cinematic trailer to their upcoming Avengers game, which is sort of like, or taking inspiration rather from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, sorta. So I'm not really feeling Captain America's costume there. It's more tactical, bulky, and SWAT-like. Uh, it had mixed opinions anyway. But regardless of what I think, maybe you might like it, or you might also hate it. Uh, Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics are going to take things into consideration, and rumor has it they're going to make some redesigns. But so far, we'll just have to wait for more gameplay on the new Avengers game with the hashtags reassemble and play Avengers. All we know is that Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, and Captain America are confirmed there, along with Hank Pym making a surprise cameo in the cinematic trailer. So there'll be more characters added. Where's Hawkeye? I don't know. Other than that, it's we'll give it a chance. It's supposed to be good. That's what they say. It took years in the making. You have Troy Baker and Nolan North there as voice actors, so more information to come, I hope, when we get more game shows this year. Other than that, so many games. Yeah, Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I'm looking forward to other games there. They announced, yeah, Fire Emblem Three Houses. The trailer looked good. Yeah, and they had a surprise teaser for Breath of the Wild 2. And we don't know how that's going to turn out. But I'm excited. And that's one of the main reasons why I got a Switch, is because of Breath of the Wild. And it's fun. There was no PlayStation presence in E3, but they had a month or a couple of weeks wholesale called Days of Play. So there were discounted games like Mortal Kombat and Days Gone, of course, and older games, proven games like God of War and Spider-Man PS4. Those were heavily discounted. Yeah, you can see my signed Adiganov poster there that I got from New York Comic Con. Spider-Man PS4 sold out quickly, and in fact, the physical copies in my local gaming shops sold out. It was like less than $20, or about $20, $20. So that's about 1,000 pesos. If you were lucky to get it, good for you. You're going to experience quite the game, the amazing game. And, well, I already have it for my PS4. I bought it digitally, much like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I'll get into sometime. E3 is literally Christmas for us gamers. So if you missed out on it, you can check out all of the news on YouTube. They have replays there. I mean, every other personality there was accounted for. I mean, you had Yu Suzuki, Shenmue, and you have Katsuhiro Harada, who was elevated into one of the heads of Bandai Namco Entertainment, and he announced a couple of new games and IPs. Aside from Tekken, of course, he's promoting the Tekken World Tour. He's a busy guy. Yoshinori Ono-san from Capcom was there to have some signing. And, of course, the Street Fighter League promoting the Capcom Pro Tour for Street Fighter V. We'll get a big announcement, I hope, for upcoming DLC of Street Fighter V, maybe sometime August, as he promised. So, yeah, so much gaming news to take in. And Keanu Reeves is in Cyberpunk 2077. Again, I cannot stress that enough. So, and with any other gaming news, please tune in and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. You can also visit me in Facebook for more details and news that I post in my page. That's facebook.com/TIMZSTER. That's Timzster. Twitter, you can also follow me there, but it's the THE Timzster, TIMZSTER. And of course, Instagram, TIMZSTER. This is Timzster signing off. Happy the rest of June. And hopefully, we'll have more gaming news and exciting stuff to come. I'll catch you around.